All right, Darren, on the YouTube one, turn it towards Boots. Yes, keep going. All right, thank you to our engineer. Son, look at the one that's for the dashboard up on that, make sure it's on there for the live. Thanks to our engineer.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
yes. Thanks for our engineer. Really, really awesome in every way. I really
Are
appreciate
we
him.
on Facebook?
Look on Facebook on this one, babe. Right here, son. Right here. Our engineer is getting everything together because we're trying to be live up on it. Uh, I think we should be, or just giving everybody time to chime in.
Yeah, let's give a hand clap for our engineer. He's been
Yes,
real
thank you.
helpful.
Been so you good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So thanks, Dan. We really
We
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate you,
I'll be
son.
lost.
Yes, we will. Seriously.
Not that lost, just a little lost though.
Yes, we will be lost without him. I really, really appreciate him. All right, let's see here. Excellent. Keep going towards. There you go. Keep going a little bit. That's it. Perfect. All right. All right. Okay.
Can you push the screen up, like expand it?
Did do that. I think that's supposed to go.
You can't?
I think that's supposed to go.
I think it's right on the side. Look on that side where the two arrows going the
I
opposite.
know it's gonna go back down, mama. It's gonna go down.
So, all right, giving everybody time. Okay, don't worry about it, son. You all good.
Yeah, it's gonna go small. Let me see something real quick.
All right.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Invite Jules.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry guys, I'm still trying to get it together here.
Jules
Good
8.
evening. Thank you for joining us,
All right.
guys. If you're joining us,
How everybody doing? All right. Okay.
drop your name in the comments, where you're from,
Let's
what's your
fix the
name.
YouTube one, whatever that is in front of it, so we can see the comments. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, look like, we getting some people coming in. How we doing?
What is wrong with you, black women?
Oh, good. What is you doing? All right. What's up, sis? My sister Marissa Kirby, aka my big red. What's up?
What's up, Red?
What's going on? Hey, everybody, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, my TikTok. I really appreciate everybody joining in. Thank y'all for joining in. We are truly, truly blessed for everybody to come on in and coming in and do some things and everything. So, and listen to what we're saying. But otherwise, I want to pray everybody had a good week so far. Wednesday hump week. I pray everybody, had a good day today. Today was nice. I mean, the sun was out. It was really, really beautiful.
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed the sun. I'm a child of light, so I love the light. I am truly, truly blessed.
Absolutely.
And I just thank basically everyone for just coming in and showing your love. We really appreciate you. We do. Thank you so much. And as I said, we're gonna do some things. How about you, Boots? How was your day today? And basically your Monday and Tuesday. How was that?
So let's just checking in. I'm always busy. I try to, maintain, but real crazy busy. In like what's going on out here in the world and the society, what we're seeing.
Saving children's lives.
Saving children's lives. We all got important roles. But yeah, for the most part, I want to just first couple minutes.
Okay.
Just kind of talk about, guys, what's going on in society yesterday. So if
Right.
anybody's on my Facebook or TikTok, what I seen yesterday,
Right.
okay, with the ICE agents over here in Elgin, we don't talk about it because people are really scared to talk about it. I'm not gonna really talk about it. It's just what I seen it was really kind of sad and traumatic what's going on out here, so close to home. But um, somebody asked me, "Oh, you seem real passionate about that. Why?" I said, "Well, as a human being, isn't that natural instinct to have compassion for people?"
Right, right.
But what I just seen yesterday, how they was just out drawing with their guns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who they were after or who did they even got, because there was just like in the middle of the street,
Right.
uniformed up in military gear,
Mm-hmm.
mask on.
Yeah.
And they had these, their assault rifles out,
Mm-hmm.
and in the middle of traffic, people stopping, recording, and this is really a sad state of affairs we are in right now, because we don't know what the purpose is. We know the purpose of it, but to create so much fear and intimidation, and just having everybody scared, right? And to seeing that firsthand was really, it was really heartbreaking to see that we out here treating other human beings
Mm-hmm.
in such a way. But I hope everybody, this is an eye opener for a lot of people who feel that we should get over slavery, or we shouldn't think
Right.
about our ancestors,
Right.
not understanding we were preyed upon, we were
Mhm.
haunted down like dogs and sprayed down. So
Right.
it kind of just gives you a sense of what our ancestors probably went through. But yeah, that was just really, it was real upsetting and sad yesterday what I seen, and it's allowed.
Yeah.
And it's legal for them to go out here and do it. But you guys should be careful out here. I don't know where you live, or if you have family members, just protect yourself.
Right.
Because right now, we feel they got rights. Well, nobody have rights. If they after you, they get you.
Right.
So that was just my day yesterday. Today is a good day. I got about 4 cases closed, so caseload
Amen.
getting looking
Good
good.
job.
So I
Good
can't
job.
complain. I do my thing, y'all. I do my thing. So,
Good.
but yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
What about anything going on with you in the world, society?
Well,
What you want to tap in?
I want to tap into definitely. Hey Kiki, how you doing, baby? Want to tap into basically what I have seen too from everybody is that I seen this young lady getting pulled out of a car. What bothers me is that we pulling young women out cars, hitting their cars, pulling them out, detaining them like that. I don't care what goes on in the world, but for men to pull women out of their cars and don't give them no type of explanation of just like they just pulling you because of how you looking. And I understand that anybody can say like, yeah, we get that done to us a lot, but still, it's not right for other people to get that done to as well. I don't feel that's right. I'm really hurt by it. I'm really sad about it, but I keep praying every day because what I see is not humane, and it's not right to be doing people this way, taking away from their families. And it only made me feel like how our ancestors felt when we was taken away from our families.
Absolutely.
And here they go, they taken away from their families. So I'm really not cool with that. It really hurts me because I have a lot of friends and I have a lot of people that I love and care for. They don't have to be my blood to be family, and they are important to me in my life.
Absolutely.
So to know that they could be targeted any day hurts me very, very, very much. Hey Truly, your sister's awesome, and I love your sister seriously. Such a wonderful person, and I just want to pray for everybody, and I just pray like my girl Boo said, I pray everybody is safe, and we just want to let you know that we're praying for you, we love you, and just really enjoy every moment your life with your family. That's basically it. Just enjoy your family, because you never know your last, you never know what can change, you never know what's going on in this world, but enjoy each other because life is so short. And don't hurt people. If you find yourself in a hurt somebody, don't. Just leave them alone, move on out the way. You know what I'm saying? If you're not here to help them, you're not here to love them, you're not here to be there for them, just go, leave them alone.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, my day been great. I got off at a very good time, able to do
Nice.
some things and
Nice.
stay focused and, working out, do some things, lifting, packing them food in the money half the time. But otherwise, everything all good. So
in my job, 8 hours not enough for me. Not to work, rather what I have to do.
well,
But,
yeah,
hey,
you do extensive. I'm with you.
yeah, but it's
So,
all right. We
yeah.
got tomorrow, but all right, let's do a quick check-in. So right now, guys, we have. Well, you done? I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Okay.
I'm done. Thank you,
Okay.
my boo.
Okay. So let's do a quick check-in. We got TikTok on here. We have Facebook. We have
Yes.
YouTube. So who? I'm showing. Hey, Kiki. We got Brown Sugar. Hey, beautiful Black Queens. Thanks for joining. We have Trusa, my sister. Thank you. Hey, Susan girl. Who do you have over there? Who you got over there with you?
I got a lot of people joined in up on TikTok, so I just want to say hi to everybody that's joining in. I really appreciate you, really, really do. If I pronounce your name, I'm gonna mess it up. I promise you, I am. I am so. I be trying to speak clear, seriously, with this accent, but I won't do it. But I'm just gonna say I thank you so much for joining in. Everybody from TikTok to Facebook to YouTube. We really thank you and appreciate you. Like we said, we do this every Wednesday, 7:30. We talk about different topics that's of the world of what people going through and what people tell us that, they really want to hear our opinion on. Like I said, we're not professionals, it's just our truth. That's just it. We speak about things that some people don't speak about. And again, my name is Southern Beauty Kiki.
It's your girl Boots.
And we are Unspoken Truth Podcast, and we're here to do a lot of great things. And tonight's topic.
So real quick, Susan say both you ladies look beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It's all God, our Most High, and our parents as well.
Yeah, so she's gonna be a guest I'm gonna bring on too. She got a good story when we get into substance abuse and mental health. So
yes,
she is really one on my list who's gonna bring some heat.
Right.
Yeah, so let's get it. So TikTok, look here, before we get started into tonight's topic, do us a favor, tap that screen. I don't care if you're there 1,001 times, hit that tap screen. Just keep tapping. I'm going to send a gift. I guess so I don't know what to do with them yet, but we'll figure that out later. Don't laugh at me. Our engineer laughing. But just, tap that screen. Let us know you're here. Drop some comments and suggestions. If we messing up back here, you guys, the audio is messing up. Let us know. Hit the text line so we can get it together.
Right.
But yeah, so I know you guys are excited about tonight's topic. So you ready to get into it?
Yes.
All right. So guys, what we're talking about this evening, and I'm pretty sure you drop your comments. We all have dated before. So tonight we're talking about dating after breakups.
Yes.
Pretty sure everybody can relate, male, female. We're going to just talk about why it's so hard to get back into the dating scene after a breakup, okay? Yes. So do us a favor, TikTok, YouTube, I keep forgetting, Instagram. No, we're not Instagram.
We're not Instagram.
TikTok, Facebook. Let us know, guys. Drop us a comment. Why do you feel it's hard to get back into dating? And what are your personal issues why you don't feel like dating? Because right now, Kiki, we see nobody's dating. We don't see too many healthy relationships. When we ask, I get often asked, why are you single? Why are you not dating? And it's not a hard question for me. It's just I need someone to understand where we're coming from, as far as on the female side. And I may be different from men. Right. I'm not a man, so I can't speak for men. But just for me, with dating, with breakups, I'm not going to say I'm bitter. I'm never scorned because I don't give that a person that much power over me. Right. Once you sit in that bitterness and that funk and that drama or whatever. Now I do like revenge, so. Especially if you know you did. I let God handle it. God, sometimes God move a little slow, so I need my instant gratification, but it's nothing too detrimental, so he going. But no, I mean, is when I say revenge, my revenge is this: success.
Right.
You know, you seeing me
I got you.
happy, you seeing me not bothered, you seeing me doing bigger or better things, you seeing me, and I think a lot of that where I am today, a
Mhm.
lot of those maybe breakups and broken relationship drove my energy to say, hey,
Right.
it drove me to the person I am today. Like you'll never hold me down or keep me where I didn't never want to be, but
Right.
um, I just think, that's a hard conversation if you're really trying to get into dating because, it's so many valid reasons on both sides.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Well, to be honest, for me, it's definitely me. It's fresh for me. I've been broken up for a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm definitely good. It's definitely a good thing. So I feel like getting back out there in the dating field. I have looked and watched people and the way they move and the things that I don't trust nothing.
Right.
So I'm at the point where I don't trust what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I don't trust what they say is because I was fooled already. So I really trust who I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
So I really trusted my partner. So I thought that by us doing what we're doing was the all be all. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that and you think it's all to be all, then someone just slipped that rug from underneath you. Sometimes it makes you be like questioning people and their motives. And and you don't want to I really don't want to deal with it. It's like how you're in a good place, right?
Yeah.
And I'm at peace.
Okay.
So I'm at a good place. It's not like I don't want to go out there in the field and date, but I choose not to because I'm so busy with everything. So everything, the things I do, I'm grateful for that I relaxed on. I got my routine going. You know what I'm saying? And I focus on taking care of my skin, my body, working out, eating healthy, all those things. And on top, I hang out with my girl Boots and I build my grandson. So do I have time for it? I don't know if I do, if I'm just not looking. And like I said, for me, it's trust. I trusted my ex, and I thought that I thought she was gonna, I thought we was gonna be all, but it turned out not to be. So, but otherwise, as for that, I just think it's a lot now. I'm annoyed with a lot of things. Like, okay, I'll say this. I think people put so much into everything. A lot of relationships breaks up because it's misunderstanding, assuming everything. Because when you assume, and miscommunication.
Oh.
So we miscommunicate on things that we want and need from each other, and then we have a big misunderstanding when we need to talk to one another. And then we assume that the other person is doing this or that, or the other person not doing. We feel is wrong. So those are all the things that the enemy brings in to all relationships. And when the enemy brings that into our relationship, instead of us being strong enough and mature enough to talk to each other, to come to each other, and to not let the enemy take our mind away from what we are trying to do in the relationship, it stops us from growing with each other. It stops us from being there for each other, sacrificing with each other, and respecting one another. So that's the thing about it when it comes to relationship. A lot of people can say, "Oh, I want this type of person."
Right.
People ask God. I'll say this. They ask God. They'll just go out there. I'm going to dating scene, and I want this guy to have this, or I want this woman to have this and that. You already failed. Because actually, you're supposed to worry about what they have. You're supposed to only focus on the person.
Yeah.
And you focus on if that person you can grow with. If that person is somebody that's genuine and loving and caring, and on top love God. That's the thing people really do not understand. So they go into this dating thing, talking about what you bring to the table. Listen, you don't have a table.
If you mistake, you
Your
ask me that
table was
question.
never yours. Because everything that you do, all this don't even matter.
Yeah.
All this don't matter at the end.
Mhm.
So what are we doing?
Where
You
are we
know,
going?
what we doing, what we going, is you into a relationship for transitional relationship or what? Or what you're trying to go with when you're dating?
So are we at the point whereas are we at the point where are you getting asked on a date? You've been broken up for over a year. I haven't been in a relationship in some years, and I can honestly say, let's check in real quick because some people saying some good stuff, and I'll get back to my point. Um, somebody said that Becca said it's hard to trust people. Absolutely, Susan. Same. How about being single, not really dating in 10 years? Teresa says major factors are safety and trust, of course. I don't trust easy at all. It's scary out there, absolutely. Perhaps date. Teresa said, my sister says, perhaps dating outside of your comfort zone, open possibilities and genders. Oh, okay. YouTube says, Faith says, dating show I am traumatized. I ain't gonna tell you who Faith is. You can get off.
Right.
I'm joking. No. So back to my point at hand. I can't see if anybody has chimed in on Facebook, engineer.
No.
Are any comments in there that you can maybe read off to us?
It's not.
No? Okay.
So no comments.
Just want to give everybody, the opportunity. We see you guys. Thanks for joining in. TikTok, tap that screen
Now what
much
you were
as you
saying,
can.
go ahead, finish.
So what I was saying is, for me, I haven't been in a relationship in some years. Now, you may see me with somebody, that doesn't mean we're in a relationship, because sometimes men and females just cordial and they just have that type of connection or,
Right.
that friendship, with each other. But I haven't been in a relationship in years where I can honestly say, it was trying to work out because all of my relationships were the ones I had. It was a miscommunication.
Right.
There are trust factors. And me, I'm a big assumption person. I will assume and I will let my brain tell me that shit is true.
Right.
And I will act upon it. I'm a Taurus. Once we get to thinking crazy, I feel like you did some crazy stuff with me and I'll react to it. But since then, I'm like Susan. I haven't been asked on a date. Like literally, you have a, get dressed, let's go to dinner. Let's go somewhere fun.
Right.
I don't know. Are men asking women on dates? Let me know. Fellas, ladies,
yes,
are men asking women on dates? Where? None of my friends even been on dates.
I have been asked, in the trucking industry, men is always.
She get all the men.
I kid you not.
She get all the men.
I have been approached on dates.
She don't send them my way.
I just don't. And I tell them every time, I always tell them this. I say, well, you don't want to date me right now. I'm not even ready for that. And I don't want to be looking around doing someone like that if I can't get
ding, 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 ding. Why are you not ready?
Because I'm gonna say reason why is I say maybe my ex might have did a number on me to not trust and not want to get back out in that field and have those feelings.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying. We all been there. My brother says, "Stop it. Be nice." I was joking. What you just said, your ex and dating. So what you're doing, what I'm hearing, what I'm fit to tap into my therapy right now. Okay. So what I'm hearing you saying is somebody's still holding some emotional attachment to you, and you haven't let that go. So once you start letting that go, because I have seen it, y'all, TikTok, Facebook, it's her personal Facebook. We went out, the men look at her like she's a piece of hot chocolate. It's like, and she just like, oh, I ain't thinking about that one. I ain't thinking about that one. Well, why not? And I'm just like, why are they not looking at me? I'm like, why aren't you preparing yourself to get back out there? And then I'm seeing, I'm hearing you saying is, this ex you still have a connection that you haven't let go yet. I'm just saying, I could be wrong.
You correct.
Okay.
You correct.
Tell me,
To
you know?
be honest, I'm okay. I haven't met somebody, or maybe I haven't gave them a chance.
There you
But
go.
I just every time they speak, I just don't believe
You
them.
shut them right
I
down, though.
I kid you not. I'm so sorry. I do shut them down. And I do it in a nice way. I don't do it in a very disrespectful way. I just tell them, at this point in my life, I'm just really focused on me. And I just really don't want to, I just really don't want to put somebody through that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, ain't like I'm, like I said, I'm very submissive. I'm still trying to balance. What I'm doing is I'm trying to balance out what I have noticed and I assess. My daughter always say what I did. She's and my friends say I self-assess myself. So I noticed that when I'm in a relationship, I pour into the relationship. I mean, I pour in because I'm submissive. So I'm pouring into that person all everything.
Right.
I'm making sure that my partner is great. She's doing this, she's doing that. I'm giving her affirmation, making sure she's, this and she's awesome in every way to lift up her spirits and do those beautiful things for her to just let her know that God created her to be a very beautiful person. And that how I think of that. I'm always pouring into someone, but I forget that how hard I work when it comes to me personally, like my business sides of me doing this or me doing that. I put that on halt because I'm always focusing on the person. So I'm now trying to balance that. So I don't want to get into a relationship with someone like that when I really haven't had the way of balancing in the way. And I'm going to pour into them.
So I think you're more scared about of the person you are and how you submit so easily and so fast.
Right.
I'm not that easy to submit to somebody.
I'm
But
not going
I hear what you're saying, and you're not supposed to change.
Yeah, because I'm not going to allow
Right.
someone just because what they've done to
Right.
me going to make me change for the next person. I'm going
Right.
to pour into the next person God bless me to be with, and I'm not going to stop being that loving person, that caring
Absolutely.
person, and making sure that my babe is straight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to think that, oh no, I'm going to be, just because I went through a breakup, that I'm going to be this person that, I ain't going to do this and do that. I can't. I don't even know how to stop pouring into someone. I'm someone, I always express my feelings through music.
Okay.
So when I feel like something about you, I found the most wonderful music that I feel that is about you, and I send it to you.
You're so
And
passionate.
I always does that. So I express everything how I feel about that person through music. So I always send music throughout the day. They can,
nice.
be at work or whatever. But it's just the right type of person that perceive it. I think I'm saying it correct. It's a big word. I don't really usually say big words. Lord, forgive me. I tell you, I don't really. I be trying my best, y'all. I be like, okay, what word? You talk slow. Cause once I talk fast, it's like, what the heck did she just say? I'm like, so I'm trying to sound professional like my girl Pat, but I tell you,
no way.
them big words is hard. I be like, okay, if that's the word, I pray the Lord that's the right words to say. But I be thinking that. So
let me stop you there. Yeah, this is not a professional show like that. This is two unapologetically black women on the platform talking some shit raw, uncut. But I get it, but it's okay. We human beings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She a country ass woman, y'all. And it's funny, but that's what makes us vibe because we're not supposed to be the same. But you be you? There's no.
That's the only thing I know how to do is be me. Seriously, that's the only thing I know how to do is be me. I'm truly blessed.
Yeah, so you are blessed. You're very sweetheart. So the thing about just the men come at you, right? So I think why it's so hard for you getting back into the scene. I think you holding on to something that you truly want, but you don't. There's some issues going on with that situation. We don't have to open that up, but you want either some healing or you want a conversation or you just want to maybe, get back with the person.
No.
You have to self-reflect.
No.
You have to get out of your own
I
head
do
and your
agree.
own denial. You are such a strong, resilient person that sometimes you're too strong.
Yeah.
You're not a man.
I totally agree. And that's my biggest problem, that I have to, in every relationship, I have been masculine in a way
You have
that
to get out of that.
I didn't
I
like
know you
being
don't have
masculine.
to.
I
Right.
didn't like being masculine.
Mhm.
Like, I'm from the country. I know a lot and I do a lot. And it intimidates a lot of
Absolutely.
people. But I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that I can change your tire. I don't.
But
I
there's
wanna do
nothing
that.
wrong with that. But
I know
I need you to just understand that it's okay to tap into your femininity,
And
because
I do, and they
you
don't want it.
do. It's not they don't want it. I think you don't want to change it.
I do.
No, maybe. And,
I do. I really want to change it.
I swear to God, you can be on a date every night of the week.
That's
If I was in your shoes, shit.
I don't
Yeah,
want
okay.
that.
Where you at? I'm out tonight. I'm outside. But again, it's really hard getting back into there because, like Sue said, we really don't go out. But
Right.
I'm ready to date. I'm up there.
But-
I'll be living by myself next month, and
Yeah.
I'm empty nester. So it's
Now, when you date now, okay.
I
now
want to
this is
date
my thing.
now.
Okay, when you want to date, okay, your thing is like, let's say you're going on a date,
Mhm.
okay, and you scared to go back out there. All right, ladies, I get everybody saying it's scary. Everything is not scary. It's just what the enemy is trying to show you.
But
So,
can I say this? I'm not scared.
okay,
I'm ready to go, because guess what? I say I'm not scared because when that man comes, we're gonna have a conversation of my expectations, of my requirements, and how you want to treat me.
Mhm.
So I'm not scared. I just need to have that companion, that person who will allow me to speak that and understand where I'm coming from, right? So it's not that I'm scared. Hell, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not outside.
Right.
And I know
You work a lot. You do a lot too, Boots. And on top of, like, okay, let's say you do go out dating. Let's say that you find you go out on dating. What would be the all be all? Like, if we're scared to go out there on dating, right?
Mhm.
If we're scared to go out there on dating, I'm just saying, I mean, I don't worry about that. But if we're scared to go out there on dating, what are we looking for? What's the main thing? Are you really? I feel like a lot of us go with our type, and that be all. That will be our biggest mistake when we go with our type. If you ain't with your type, it's a reason why you're not with your type.
Absolutely.
That's mean you're not meant to be with your type. So God will send you somebody that's nowhere near your type. He will send you someone who you ask for. Like, let's say you ask for somebody, well, like, I don't want to be with I don't want to lust over somebody.
Mhm.
So God gonna send you somebody you ain't no lust over. Then you ain't no want that person because I don't lust over that person. But it's like, ain't that what you asked for?
I think that's another thing too,
Right.
because we're looking at the physical.
Right.
I'm vain like that. I have to have some type of physical attraction, but I'm learning to get out of that because I know looking at that in a different eye, you do end up in the wrong type of relationships. You do end up lusting before you're liking, and people need to understand. I don't even want to like you. You know what I mean? We got the lust. You got the lust phase, the like phase, and that love phase, but that's long down the road. You don't love nobody that fast, so you got to understand the difference between lust and like too. Because I believe I may have been some of my relationships just lusting. And
how long do that last?
It can last a while.
It can, but then once it goes out, what you have?
Then you're looking at him like, ugh. So you got to understand, am I just lusting this man or this woman, or do I really like him to want to get to know this person?
Right.
Do I really want to is he connecting with me spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially?
Right.
We have to be okay with looking at things like that, because if not, we're still looking at the physical.
Exactly.
We're not looking at the external, and I promise you, majority of us, men or women, are looking at the physical because, how many times you can look at a man, you either get turned on or turned off.
Right.
You got to know your turn offs and you got to know your turn off. You know what I mean? Your teeth messed up, I'm good. Yeah. You got fucked up shoes, I'm good. Girl, did you see that man? Whatever. You see he driving that little ass car? I'm good. So we have too many expectations and false, false rewards we're looking for. that outskirt of things.
We
have
shallow.
we very shallow.
And I know I'm definitely well, I can say this. I definitely went out of my type. My ex-husband wasn't my type, but he was awesome. I didn't have to me he was, I'm used to I'm used to, tall, fair-skinned men that always came at me. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my preference. It's just what comes at me. So it's like he wasn't that, but I like the way he spoke to me.
And
that was
the girl on
respectful.
top of it. That's how top of it. Kiki said, then we get to who we want. We need to shut them down. She said, we are so stuck and comfortable with our type. We are because
We are.
I'm just so stuck on a tall, dark, sexy man. That wasn't my last person. He was everybody completely opposite. We only connected because of the music piece, right? So it was like a physical thing because we were like, we were like best friends. It would be just me and him. We'd go out to the city. He was getting us in clubs. We was really connecting.
Right.
So right there, we were already forming a good relationship bond.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? You gotta look at other things too. But everybody don't say, bitch, you always like a DJ. I do. I don't notice that, but it's not that that's what I go for. Like, that's not a type. You know what I mean? It's just like you said, that's what come at you.
Yeah.
But I always just like a tall, dark. Yeah. I just think they're the sexiest, but it's just never end up working. So what I want is I don't know my type.
But what would if you get out in the dating field, right?
I don't know my type.
Where would you go? Like seriously, we can't do clubs no more. So what would you go to? You know how they always say you're not supposed to be looking and they'll find you, right? So where would you go to be able to get looked at?
I'm gonna say, that BS. If you're in the club and you see somebody and y'all connecting and vibing, go with it.
Don't do connecting and vibing. I told you.
I know that, but I'm
saying
saying
vibing do not last long.
No, it doesn't. But I'm saying what if it did?
But it's
you don't know.
So
it may not.
I'm gonna get y'all. Like, I'm gonna help y'all out because y'all want this connecting and vibing. All right, you connect, right? Y'all vibing. Everything all good. Great. This is that. Then this. You get there, you talk for a week or two. He throws you off a little bit. Where's the connecting vibing?
But again, that's that physical.
No, it's not physical.
That physical and that love.
That's that physical and that love. But y'all connecting and vibing. Oh yeah, like we doing good. He looked at, she looked at, yeah, doing that. And then y'all talk more and you find out that he like cats and you like dogs.
But again, that's that communication phase. Because if you get somebody, you won't give nobody your number in the bar or at the club.
No way. Because I don't do drinkers. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do a tight ship and I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to relax. I am very modern in a way, and I like cleanliness, clean lines. I don't like clutter. I got issues. So I'm helping y'all. I'm trying my best to relax on that. But I'm gonna tell you, if we're in bars and you think I'm finna talk to you while you're in a bar, that's me. I met you in a bar, so I gotta accept that you drink at the bar. And I know I don't do that drinking like that, only social if I want to. So I don't want nobody that's want to be a drinker. I don't like, it's not about I don't like drinkers. I just don't do well with.
And it's a lot of people, you don't associate yourself with that because, some people, that's a place of maybe some trauma for you. Exactly. That's a place where it's taking me back to maybe an old relationship that I know that's not where I want to go. Me personally, I'm a drinker, so it wouldn't bother me unless, you know what I mean? So, but again, that's knowing your standards, right? That's knowing what you want.
Right.
And that's knowing that, okay, but what if you meet him in the bar, he don't drink, he house because she a dancer, y'all vibing off the down, y'all juking because, you get to rolling and twisting, okay, we could, he cool people, you wouldn't he asked you to go out, you want to go out? Because he's in a bar?
No.
You wouldn't?
Oh, I would not.
Oh, God, okay, talk to me, friend.
No, it's I'm very particular.
I can't say I go to bar for music. Not everyone drinks. So yeah. So and you know what? She a dancer, so you can't stop her from rolling, twisting, and turning. So
that don't mean I want to be somebody that twists and turns and rolling and dancing. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want that because of the reason why I can't do. I don't know. I don't know what I know. I don't know what to say if I say, "Oh, what type of person you want?" I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that when I feel it, I'm gonna go for it.
Your spirit gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
I listen to my spirit.
Right.
And that's some, you know, people probably not all the way there to know how to connect with their spirit.
Right.
When your spirit speaks, it's that little you know, self-conscious behind you. The conscious is gonna tell you, you know what, you hear it, it's
Right.
talking to you.
Right.
You just ignoring it. But I can guarantee you, your spirit's speaking to you.
Yeah.
You know, how many times you met somebody, nah, something ain't right.
Right.
And it end up being right. You know what I mean? You end up being right, and you're like, shit, that was my spirit really vibing on, you know, telling me something wasn't right with this person. And my spirit has never led me wrong. Once we start leading and thinking with that third eye or that spirit, you know, you'll be able to really connect with people and just know what you want.
And Darren, do me a favor to our engineer. What everybody's saying on our Facebook.
Oh yeah.
So yes,
we kind of ignoring our Facebook.
We kind of ignoring, you know, we don't want to do that and want to ignore people comment on our Facebook
absolutely.
on the laptop. So we want to make sure that we chiming everybody in
so
that's saying stuff.
TikTok, Kiki said the truth is we don't know our type, obviously. We always revert to our type and they don't ever last. Like, and that's the thing about it, you know. I really can honestly, I don't know my type. I think my type is a white man.
Okay, so.
Oh snap!
You mean because you know we see it all the time, like we don't know. You know, we so embedded in our own world and our own expectations and standards. And I guess I no offense to nothing else, you know, I would, you know, I really be trying.
So what would be like, okay, if y'all do step out, do y'all believe that a man should pay first? You know, do y'all believe he should pay first? How would y'all do it? If y'all do step out, let's say you do step out and everything, right? How would y'all do that? Because I really have a lot of things to say when I hear how women think that a man's supposed to do and this and that. I always, when I did go on dates before I met my ex, and I went on quite a few dates. Well, not quite a few, a lot of them. I always like, if they paid, I was like, I got the tip. So I'm always someone that's like, I got you. What you want to do? Let's do this and go from there. So that was my biggest thing. It's just basically, do y'all think that a man's supposed to do everything?
Absolutely.
Or
that's a good question. So what
like,
you guys think out there, TikTok, Facebook?
Like seriously, do you think you're supposed to do everything, or you supposed to be like, oh well, no, well I'm this and I'm that, and I'm supposed to be treated like that? I don't feel like that's coming off as a good thing either. I feel like everybody's supposed to do things together, and I don't like even in a marriage. Let me tell you, if I ever go to a marriage and someone said we're gonna do half and half, 50-50, no, we don't do 50-50. The thing is about it, it don't make no sense. My thing is, my role is to do what I'm supposed to do to make sure I pour into my husband. And if we're doing 50-50, that's a transitional relationship. So people don't understand that 50-50, that's mean like that's an agreement. So what we're doing in the agreement is we're gonna do that in a relationship too. Like, oh well, we're gonna live together, but it's gonna be 50-50. How that relationship gonna be able to work? It's just the point is like, baby, you got it, I got it, we'll do it together, or go half on it. Let's go from there. Why we worrying about those things? You get what I'm saying?
And that's where we get stuck at as females. I'm gonna really play devil's advocate here, because I have a friend like that. You know, she don't think she should pay for anything. She don't think, you know, a man's supposed to do this. You know, some women, you know, think a man's supposed to, you know, drop money in their pockets like they don't work hard for their money.
Exactly.
Right? And that's fine and dandy. There may be some men out there that will do it, but for me, I'm the type, you know, I want a man to see me for my true self.
Right.
So If I got it, I ask them, hey, do you need help? You got it? Like you said, you pay the bill, I get the tip. Hey, let me, and vice versa. I don't
Exactly.
mind. I wouldn't. We too old with that shallow
we
shit.
working together. That's what we're
Right.
supposed to be doing in relationship. I feel like we messing up even on dating, even on relationships. We supposed to be working together. Not that you got your half of your money
Yeah.
or you got that half of the money. It's like I got you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you with me, you gonna win regardless.
Right.
This doggone. I don't say that. You know, I ain't gonna call myself that, but you know I would call myself that. But this doggone woman do not play. I really don't play when it comes to that. And you down, I got you.
I just say like
That's
this, you
what I'm
know.
saying, like-
He said, I want a man to allow me to walk in my soft woman era.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And dating and just that
Yes.
conversation piece. Because
Right.
this is how I look at it. We don't mind pain, right? But if a man is truly interested and he really wants to show you he's connected with you, he wants to really kind of pursue you.
Right.
Traditionally and, you know, expectation wise, I would expect him to show me you're interested in me.
Right.
You know, I want my door open. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to, hey, you go first.
Right.
I want you to be able to, you don't have to pull my chair out and all that, you know, stuff like that. It's nice. It's, you know, it's heartwarming. You know, you want to open the car door and stuff like that. But show me you're interested.
Right.
You should not, you can, but you shouldn't have to come out your pocket if you're on a date with the man. And if he asks.
Well, that's true, but really that's
true.
That's how they making it seem like that a man you shouldn't be. A man shouldn't always have to be like, well, you know, I'm going out there. It's like you shouldn't have to think that he's supposed to come out his pocket. That's
I think whoever asked.
Well, I think nothing wrong with that.
I'm not going to go in there and come say, hey, would you like
but
to go
I
out,
met all men that's all they want to do is come out their pocket. I'm like, you know, I got money too. You know, like it's okay. I'm with you. And I understand it. But some men that I do meet, they are men. You know what I'm saying? But let me put this in perspective. I haven't been with a man over 2 years, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you right now. I've been with women. My dating field with men is different, but I get approached by men a lot. So let me first do that first. I have been rocking with my ladies for a year, so I really wouldn't know. But like I said, I'm submissive, but I'm submissive to as with my partner I was with for those years, amount of years I was with her. So my thing is, I don't feel like even on top, a man should not have to be the person to pay because he's a man. But if he does and he that man, kudos to him. You know what I'm saying? You got that good man that willing to take out the trash, don't have a problem doing it. Got you.
For sure.
I really would like, to be honest with you, I cook all the time. I love cooking. I'm a big cooker. I would love to have somebody who can just one minute just make a steak here and there for me. You know,
see, I'm scared to cook because cooking gets me in trouble. They don't like to leave.
I know me, but that's a good thing. So you got to get that on out there, cook for that brother.
Yeah, but they ain't
that brother some food.
They ain't on their knees asking for my hand in marriage.
Right.
So how often you want me to cook?
Well, you're supposed to, but see, that's when you got this expectation.
We got a question for you, Kiki.
Okay.
Kiki said, and that's what Kiki, my friend Kiki said, are you the dominant one in your relationship?
No. Actually,
Tell me what you like.
I date masculine women. I don't do labels. I date masculine women. At the time, I'm taking a break from the ladies, to be honest. I really am. It's not that. I'm gonna be like what I think it's Keonta Hicks.
Kanita Hicks. What's up, Kanita girl?
I told you I'm gonna mess with y'all.
Best friends.
Kanita Hicks. The hardest thing is to trust people and they want to play games. Exactly. That's what my thing is. People does play games. I'm now focusing on God and focusing on my mindset. So I'm really trying to get myself from the way of I'm not gonna say every woman the same, but I have dated a lot of women, and it's like to know that now this situation just made me just like, let me take a break and just take a break and focus on God, focus on my mental, focus on the things I do. But otherwise, no, I am actually the princess. What I dress, I dress always this way. Everybody say I'm over the top. I think I'm casual, but everybody keeps saying I am. But I love being treated like the queen, the princess that I am, because that's the way I always like it. But everybody who I meet, well, who I was with, I have to be like masculine in a way when I don't want to, and it really does. It does a wedge for me and a problem for me, because I don't want to be that person. I want to be aggressive. I'm aggressive behind closed doors.
Next
but
conversation,
when
next episode.
when it's in a relationship, I am the princess of it. And we got Tiff Stewart. She said hello Tiff, how you doing? We got Tasha Smith. She said, hey ladies, hey Tasha.
Tasha, thanks for
We
checking
got
in, guys.
Karen Thomas, finally
Karen,
caught up. She
all
said she
my
finally
people, my
caught up.
sisters.
All right, and we
My
got
sisters.
Hugger Book. Kayla.
Kayla, yeah.
Hey ladies, happy to tune in tonight. Okay, those are people. I don't know what my people's at. But I'm just saying, like.
Thanks for checking in, guys.
But yeah, so I have dealt with what I have dealt with when it is a lot of toxic and narcissistic ways, and that's the reason why I think maybe it's something that's wrong in that barrier, or something that God is trying to tell me to do, is to move forward from that and focus on I don't know at this moment. So I was like,
let's pause, freeze, break, because we got to chew somebody up for a minute. So you remember that comment on my Facebook?
Comment with that
from that individual who said, "Well, we get his ass."
Andre, yeah.
Where you at, Dre? I don't know.
What did he say that it was that we are too emotional?
Okay. Too emotional.
And I'm gonna be honest, he right about that. But you dealing with the wrong people. That's all I'm saying. I love you, brother, but you dealing with the wrong people. We're not. I'm not nobody that we get broken up and I'm hurt and this and I'm gonna be your inbox. Shoot, I don't give a damn what you're doing. I don't check it. I don't look at it. I don't even want to know what you're trying to do. When we broke up, I'm trying to cut ties. That's just me, because I'm going to focus on my mental, going to focus on my health and my mindset to put myself in that situation. And it is hard getting out of it after a breakup, because you're supposed to take the time, because you have to program yourself away from that person. And it's the saddest thing when you program yourself away from that person, because that person, like, let's say that person's doing what they're doing, right? And you over here, you over there, you still working on yourself, but actually you're in a good spot, because you know why? That person is with somebody else with the same problems, and you sit here working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when you do meet that beautiful person in your life, that person gonna be someone that's gonna pour into you so much, and you're gonna pour into them because you healed and you're able to move forward. So that's the reason why I know when that time comes, when I date, and yes, I hang out with people. I do. I got some.
Yeah.
And
she got more friends than me.
I hang out with people. I hang out with a lot of guys that do want to date.
So let me ask this question here.
So,
your statement.
Yeah, it's just the point is I'm just not like giving in to anything. I'm just enjoying time and relaxing and enjoying my family and myself, actually. So I just said.
That's good. I really like you said that, but I'm going to go back into what I said earlier about you guarded and you have this wall blocked because you haven't let go of some feelings, and you do that in due time. But hey, so guys, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, question for you guys. So we're going to talk about values and compatibility. We got 5 minutes. What does a healthy relationship look like to you? Or you can answer that, or can you say, what's something you've learned from your past relationships that you won't take into your next one?
Okay, the first one, you gonna answer the first one, or you want me to answer?
Pick one.
I'm gonna say what a healthy relationship looks like.
Respect.
A healthy relationship looks like to me is when you are both growing with each other. no matter your flaws, no matter how things are. When you have a healthy relationship, that's mean that person willing to sacrifice for you, that loves you not physically, love you internally.
Mhm.
See, when we up there tap into who we are, who God created us to be, we look at people differently. See, that's the thing in mindset about people and the way they move things. When you're going by physical, you're not enjoying the correction that God is giving you to see. You enjoying the physical aspect. And God created us to be something so beautiful. Inside is more beautiful than the outside. So people have to understand you got to tap into who you are 1st to understand how beautiful that person is to you. A healthy relationship is when you actually just love each other because of who you are to each other. What he or she do for you, how they do for you, the way they pour into you, the way they listen to you, the way they talk to you, the way you grow together, the way you talk to one another, communicate each other. And those things are so important because when you have those things, it's not hard to do anything for that person. That person will put always, well, you don't have to put that person first, but you will be right there with that person because God comes first. So when you put that person right there, maybe behind your mom or your dad or your sister, but that person still right there, it's beautiful than anything. Once you ask God to help you to tap into how beautiful God created each of us and look at how we are, all of us created, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. So a healthy relationship is when y'all both are focusing on the inside of each other rather than the outside.
Good stuff.
And willing to grow with one another.
Good stuff. For me, sum it up in those two questions. What does a healthy relationship look like to you? And something you learned from your past relationships. Excuse me. Unconditional love. Don't have conditions on my love, my time, my expectations.
Right.
This is not a I can do it, but you can't do it type mentality because the last relationship I had was like a lot of conditions. He did a lot of things, but when you turn around and do what he do, then now we have a problem. So don't have conditions on your respect, your time, my love, because we pouring into you, like you said. If I'm pouring into you, you come back with me, pour back into me unconditionally. Once you have that unconditional respect, meaning is you go fuck up.
Right.
We all fuck up, okay?
We all are not perfect.
We're not perfect. I'm gonna be. You gonna see me cheesing at a man. I'm gonna see you looking at a lady booty. We go fuck up, right? You may even cheat and we take you back, okay? So that means is, you got to understand that, those are conditions. I love you enough to forgive. I love you enough to work it out, communicate, talk, respect, whatever it is that we need to do, if that's what we're gonna be doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just don't have those type of conditions and that, just that trust factor.
Look like Andre Hodges said something.
What Andre say?
Up on my Facebook.
What you say, Dre?
I mean, Dre look like he's doing a lot going on. I haven't gotten up to mom, but Dre look like he's going in hot and heavy.
Dre hot. You go on YouTube.
Dre is hot and heavy. Look like what I'm seeing from here, because I see quite a bit from Dre, my brother. He's hot and heavy. I need to know what he's saying. But I agree with you saying. I'm gonna let it come on in. Let it come on in.
Come on, Dre.
What's your next question?
No, that was it. Either we don't have enough for all of them. What have you learned from your past relationship that you want to take into your new one? Okay. And what does a healthy relationship look like?
What I learned from my past relationship is not putting my expectations on my next relationship. I don't want to put my expectations on someone else because we don't supposed to. They're gonna disappoint us no matter what. And I really want to not assume things. So I'm
don't give me a reason to assume, nigga.
No,
I'm just saying,
but that's still wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes people are not doing what we think they are. The enemy is doing that to break up the relationship. So I'll say another one is basically communicating more. What I would take in, like I even said, miscommunication. I definitely would do that. I don't do images. So my thing is basically that's what I would take, and just enjoy more. I would say that. That's why I was there. I
Yeah.
definitely, those are the things I want to take in my next relationship.
I think that's for anybody in this whole entire world, whatever you date, who you date, whatever, is legal. Trust, communication, respect, open communication for sure. And just being honest, being aware of your emotions, your triggers, your anger, and very important to me, never go to bed mad.
Exactly.
Never go to bed with that anger on your heart, because you don't know, your brain is still operating when you're sleeping.
All right. Now,
Well, okay, now y'all, we gotta hear what Dre have to say.
Okay, now Dre said, and I got you, my brother. He said, I'm not saying in every woman, but over all women is emotional, and we are, because God made us emotional creatures. So
if we weren't emotional, we could feel sorry for y'all.
But that's the thing about it. We are emotional creatures, and that's a blessing that we are.
Yeah. We are.
And he said that you just said that you have to work on yourself, but as far as a man, most men can just go sleep with another woman, and you're right, and have no feelings.
They do.
But to be honest, I'm with you. We could do that too.
I'm
just letting you know. Some women operate. Some women operate as men. Some women, I'm gonna tell you, and I know definitely, there are some women will not have no feelings at all. And that's all they want to do.
I know
is go into another bed with another man or woman and won't have no feelings. Because reason why is, you have to understand, when someone say, I do not move emotions by sex. Sex is just sex. That's when you need to worry about that person. That means she's telling you, if I do not have an emotions and I view sex as sex, you won't get her to be emotional. So I know someone like that, and she's definitely the one that's on this mic, because I do not do sex like that at all. If you think your sex would be all this
on this mic,
and you think that that's gonna put my feelings and emotions in, you could be the best in the doggone world. I promise you, I won't feel nothing.
Yeah.
I'll look at you like the next person. But
and you get
that's what I'm saying. So some women are like men. I know I could come off hard. I'm trying to get that a little bit better, soften that up.
Be you.
And another thing my boy said, Andre, he said, a healthy relationship to me is a person that is your right hand man. Of course, definitely supposed to be your best friend.
Gotta be a man.
That's what my ex was. She was my best friend too.
You have to be friends first. I don't care what you're doing. If you're not a friend, then what are you?
Right, that's true. And he said, when you know that neither of you can or will ever want to leave each other, when you know you are tied for life. Well, I don't know about that. We're doing a lot on that tie for life. But I do agree. I totally agree. We don't know we're tied for life. No one knows that you're meant to be with each other forever. Only thing you do is to enjoy each other now. What I can say now for us to closing up of everything, for me to on my end of it, is basically this. Don't sweat the small stuff. The littlest things is the most important things to some people. Mm-hmm. You don't really have to do much for someone. Like I say, I'm not into. I'm not a joy person. I love things that if you take time for me, just take time for me. It could be a candy bar.
Yeah.
And I am so grateful that you do. Or you could have sent me a song. Like I say, I view my feelings off of music. So when you get that part of me, you actually got a good part of me. Mm-hmm. So if I'm able to send something to you, that's means something about you that really makes me feel like you are that important for me to send that to. So most people don't get that from me. So my thing is, always don't sweat the small stuff. And if you have a good person, don't play house with them. Don't play house with them. Let them go. Don't join the family. Don't join the family. Don't do all this. Don't bring them to your family. Leave them alone. Let them be. Let them be.
You know your because number one is you know your intentions, right?
Right.
We don't know your intentions.
Right.
So this is why it's hard to trust people, because I used to tell them, dude, like, I don't know your private thoughts, motherfucker.
Right.
I don't like how you move and operate because your behaviors are not matching your words. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm going off your behavior and your actions.
Inconsistency.
We can say anything, but I'm going off how you treat me.
Right.
Damn your words. You can say anything, it's your actions and how you move. Don't move funny with me because you get, never mind. Don't move funny with me because I'm pouring into you.
Right.
That's all.
But people, that's how it is. And that's the thing about it. I'm so with you. It's just people play too many games.
Too many games out here.
Too
And if
many
you're over
games.
30 years old, 40,
right.
And if you're in your damn 50s, sit your old tired asses down.
And if you're in your 40s and you still playing games like that, don't know what you want, but you want to look at physical, then I feel sorry for you as well.
Yeah, you already lost it all.
You already lost the battle. You already lost the battle.
Catch up to the type of females you used to messing with.
And
because,
so, you know what I'm saying? So you already, when y'all tap into who you really are, you'll be able to see that beautiful person that God created you to be.
Know yourself.
Know yourself.
Love yourself. Know your worth and your value.
Right.
But that's just what we have. But this can be a 2-hour conversation.
It can, because the reason why it's a lot of people out there hurt, and it's a lot of people. Well, I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong. I want y'all to understand. I'm not hurt. Don't be going in my inbox telling me, Kiki, I pray for you. I feel so. No, oh, shoot. This dog.
Feel sorry for me. I need a date.
This woman right here is a bad woman. I am good.
Yeah, y'all.
I do not want to be with my ex. No,
we just got to work on toning her down and allowing her to come into her emotions and stop hiding them. But she all right, but y'all got something.
I'm just enjoying life and enjoying hanging out with some wonderful, wonderful friends, and just enjoying everything about just what God blessed me to see and what He created. So
take your time, date. You don't have to jump into a relationship. And that's what we happen to situationships and not relationships. So tell his ass to slow down, dude. And
I want to just tell everybody on TikTok, because I'm going to be ending this. I want to say thank y'all for joining. I pray y'all join next Wednesday. We definitely going to be airing next Wednesday again. keep saying that, Aaron. I tell you, good Lord.
I say
we airing Wednesday on 7:30. I can't say the dang word. I can't say it clear. This is
y'all on is spelled O-N.
So,
and how do you pronounce it?
I ain't even gonna do it. So we'll be on next Wednesday at 7:30. I really love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the comments. And we just, like I said, anybody out there, we sympathize with your hearts, and when your heart is broken, we definitely know, and we know how hard it is to get back out there on that saddle when you've been heartbroken and you've been been hurt. But otherwise, we all good. But God bless you all.
Tune in to next week with topics will be coming out tomorrow sometime. Yes. So thank you guys for joining.
Thank y'all. We love y'all. Peace, love, and joy.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Girl, you are crazy. What's up, Monique?
Hi.
Like your hair.
Yeah.
Your mom did that one for you?
My mommy did it. She said I was looking bald-headed.